Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're back here in the GT Spec series at Miami. Of the tracks that are in rotation this week, Miami is probably, I would say I like it better than Laguna, but I definitely like Hakone and Indy more, and I like everything better than Mid-Ohio, so this is kind of a middle of the road track for me. We are in here with Sunshine, and both of us have opted for the Mustang. He did out-qualify me even though we're using the same tune, just not very good laps on my part, and he definitely put together a pretty solid lap there, so I feel like we could have been much closer to him though. In practice I ran a 120.9, so we could have qualified in second, but anyway. Tuned by Sunshine and designed by Arcturus. So let's go ahead and hop in here and see how we do. Alright, and as y'all saw, I did go ahead and qualify for this race just because I know some of y'all like to see me start at the front. And for the next race, which will be at Hakone, we are not going to qualify. These Lexuses are kind of annoying, man. They're so fast in a straight line, and then they're just a big old boat in the corner getting in the way. Yeah, I keep having to slow down a lot more than I should have for these corners. We're losing so much time. Dude, what a butthead. What is this Corvette on softs? Dude seems to have crazy amount of grip. Now we keep losing time to these guys in front, both because they're in the way and because this Corvette's sitting here like trying to pit maneuver us on a straightaway. Someone went off and quit. So that moves us up into 5th, although it's still lost position from where we qualified. Mostly because we got blitzed on the start by these high acceleration cars. And then we just haven't been able to get up there and get around them yet. The good news is these Lexus's tires should really be toasted by the end of this race, and that should give us an opportunity to make up some of this ground again. If we do wind up finishing P5, I mean, yeah, that would suck that we lost a position, but a top 5 is still, you know, acceptable, I guess. It's the best we've taken that corner since we haven't had to defend. Haven't really taken that section super well yet, but hopefully one of these laps. Alright, now all we gotta do really is hope that Lexus's tires start hurting a bunch, and that will help us make up some of this ground. We do just keep falling back though. Further and further. I don't know what the deal is. Guess I'm just not running very good laps. I mean, I feel like a 122 on mediums is decent. Yeah, I don't know if the Lexus's tires are gonna die fast enough for us to catch up 2 seconds. I mean, I was surprised by the Indy race that we made up 3.5 seconds on one lap, but that is, well, I guess it's actually about the same length. But yeah, I mean, we haven't made up any time at all on this lap, so it looks like we're just gonna go ahead and finish in P5, which, you know, like I said, it sucks we lost a position, but top 5 is still fine, especially given what we had to deal with at the beginning of the race. So, yeah. Overall, not bad. And I mean, apart from the guy in that Corvette that was, like, just trying to make overly aggressive moves and whatever. You know, apart from that, it was a pretty clean race. But, yeah. Our pace wasn't bad either. A little bit slower than some people, about the same as others, and much faster than others, so I'm not too disappointed in that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and hop into the next race and see how we do. Alright, welcome into the second race. In this race, since we qualified in the first one, I opted not to qualify for this one. I figured, you know, we'll qualify on the track I'm bad at and not qualify on the track that I'm not as bad at. We did run into Xbox One Kenobi randomly, so cool to see you in here, man. He's going to be running the Lexus, and in practice, on softs at the last minute before we got into the race, I did run a 113, I think it was a 113.6, so we were almost exactly the same time as Kenobi here. Instead, we opted not to qualify. Looks like we're starting back here in P16 of 23. We're going to be rocking the BMW for this race. Tuned by Sunshine 3792 and designed by Clamp God. Shout out to both of those guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop in here and see how we do. Alright. I don't get why people do that. They just sit there and don't move at all. It's very annoying. Alright, gained a few spots here. Up into P11. Wow, that guy is braking really early and very hard for that corner. Really need these Lambos to get out of the way, man. Alright, thankfully we were able to get that move done on those guys. We should be able to run away now. Sorry those names keep popping up over there, guys. I forgot to mute the drivers in this video. Let's see if we can't get some draft on this straight and get by these guys. A little bit of side draft from the Corvette here. Will you quit hitting me, dude? You can't move over without hitting me. Don't do that. Alright, up here into the top 5. Not very good through here. Not on the right line. Alright, we did manage to defend that corner, but I don't know if we're going to be fast enough to pull away with him in the draft. He may even try to come back by us. And go ahead and take the inside line here. Looks like we're gaining some ground on these guys in front too. Yeah, they're having a really aggressive battle there. So as long as they keep fighting, we might be able to get up here onto the podium. Kenobi is gone. Alright, that puts us onto the podium. Well, looks like something happened to Sunshine. I see him saying thanks to somebody up there, and I'm going to assume that that's a sarcastic thank you. Still not totally right through there, but better than we have been doing the last couple laps. We were faster than this guy in front in practice, but I don't know that 2 seconds is doable around here. I think that's a Lamborghini. Is that a Lamborghini or a Viper? I'm not quite close enough to tell. Oh, maybe it's not a Lambo. He's not really pulling away on the straight. Ooh, get a penalty. Ah, not enough of one for us to catch up. Unless he messes this up and we nail it. We closed up quite a bit on that last lap, gained almost a second, or just about a second, and we did manage to get a podium, moving up 13 spots, so not bad. Looks like Kenobi and Sunshine were both a little bit faster than we were. I know the Lexus is crazy strong around here though, so it's kind of to be expected, but I'm really proud of how the BMW did. Especially in terms of pace, being so close to those guys. So that was a good race. I enjoyed that one, and it seemed like most everybody was clean. That little tiny incident with the Corvette, you know, I didn't like it, but it really wasn't a big deal. I probably shouldn't have worried about it or said anything. But yeah, overall, happy with that. Managed P5 and a P3, so at least we got a podium in there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you do, I hope you'll leave it a like. Seeing if we can get to 200 likes on a video. If you're new around here, you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoy this type of content. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in the next one.